audience. That's great. So, welcome to ClioCon. I'm thrilled to have you all here with us today in Austin, Texas, and a special welcome to everyone joining us via live stream from around the world. Whether you're attending in person or tuning in remotely, you're part of a dynamic community of legal professionals, innovators, and thought leaders dedicated to shaping the future of law. Before we get started, I'd like to give a big shout out to our exhibition partners. Welcome. My name is Kenny Barker. I'm a member of the Clio onboarding team. Some of you may remember me from some of our onboarding sessions, or some who may already be actively onboarding. And in today's session, we're going to be diving into the documentation within Clio. Now I know probably what you're thinking, wow, documentation, how exciting. But fear not, we've added a little twist, and that'll make you thrilled as finding a perfectly ripe avocado at the grocery store. Not only will we be harnessing the power of automation and documentation streamline your day-to-day workflow, it will also give you some back your time in your day as well, which I know is very, very important for everyone, especially in this room. So, in today's session, we're going to be looking at this agenda. So, we'll start by looking at some of the benefits that Clio brings. Then we will have a high-level overview of Clio Documents ecosystem. Then we'll also be looking at some standout features as well, so stay tuned for that. I know you're going to certainly love that as well. And last but not least, which I think everybody in the room wants to do as well, is to save some time and money. But who doesn't want to save some time and money, right? So let's take a closer look at just some of the benefits. So you can see, obviously, the importance of utilizing just some of those functions within Clio. So some of the main ones really here is that there are a lot here, as you can see. I'm just going to focus on a few of them here. So for example, clients can sign from any device, which is great because I can guarantee a lot of you have a mobile phone in your pocket. And then also unlimited storage, which is huge now, especially in today's age. Everything is on the cloud there as well. And then also utilizing automation, so pre-populating all your information into documents there as well. So let me ask the room, who wants to save time and money? Oh, wow, everybody does, so that is great. I see a few excited faces, so that's great. And then also, there's something that resonates with me personally as well, and probably a lot of you in the room as well, is this particular quote by the late Steve Jobs. It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. And truer words really have not been spoken. And especially with some of the parents in the room as well. I have 3 boys. I need to get them on soccer on time, so I always want to make sure that I get out the office on time too. So these are just kind of special moments where you can certainly leverage technology to get you out the door a little bit earlier too. So, let me ask another question. So, how much time do you think your team is actually spending on creating documents on a daily basis? So, please don't shout out, but just think, 20 minutes, an hour, like how much time do you think you're really spending, right? I do see a few eyes looking at the ground as well. So, but our legal trends team as well has been really, focusing on that question too. And they've had some sleepless nights thinking and doing some research of how much actually time, firms are spending on, documenting. And these were their findings. So the average law firm spends about 20% of available hours on a routine document drafting. So 20% is quite a lot, especially when you multiply that over a week, over a month, over a year as well. And we'll drill a little bit down, a little bit deeper as well, and trust me, it's going to get even scarier. So that equates to 8 hours a day, right? That's a full day of work, right? So luckily, you're here today, because Clio can certainly reduce those repetitive tasks and harness the power of automation within the Clio ecosystem. Welcome. Here is the Clio document ecosystem. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with Clio Grow. Some of you are already probably familiar with this particular platform, but some of you who are not, you're going to be in for a certain treat here. So Clio Grow is our proprietary intake platform for potential clients. Consider Clio Grow as your front of house, where you can do potential intakes, new clients, process them, and finally export them over into Clio Manage as well. So it's nicely streamlined, so you can bring them straight in. One of the main strengths of Clio Grow is the document automation, and this is something where Clio Grow really shines. And if you're anything like me, no doubt you hate repetitive tasks as well. And for example, some of you attorneys out there, creating retainer agreements and having various document versions swimming across your desktop, it's not fun either. Clio offers the ability to pre-populate your documents with merge fields. You can insert client data into documents such as names and addresses as well, as you can see here on the slide. It's very easy. They're just little placeholders that you can put into the document there as well. And once the document has actually been created, you can instantly send it over to your client for an e-signature as well. And you know what? It's as simple as that. Next, we'll look at Clio Manage. So Clio Manage is our main platform. This is where all the heavy lifting is done. So, adding your time entries, and ultimately making sure that your bills get out the door on time as well, and for you to get paid ultimately. You don't do this for the goodness of your own heart, right? So, and also, you've got to keep the lights on, so. And the fun does not stop there. Clio Manage can also store your documents with unlimited storage as well, which is really, really exciting. These documents can also, again, be shared with your clients, opposing counsel, and we also have a neat feature called Clio Launcher. You're going to love this. Ultimately, it allows you to edit your documents on the fly, and again, without having various versions on your desktop, version 1, version 2, version 3. It'll just be one file, and then that's it. So we come to our last stop, Clio Draft. So Clio Draft is a template drafting software. It is used to make your life much easier by converting Microsoft Word-based legal documents into reusable web-based templates. Clio Draft also offers some incredible versatility. And this, again, is where Clio Draft is ahead of the pack. Draft will also offer intelligent automation, which you'll be able to, again, convert legal documents into online templates, and you'll also be able to download court forms with autofill options, which is also great, which we'll cover just in a few moments here as well. And here is some real-world feedback from our clients and how Clio fared with them. So I'll let you take just a couple of moments here to read the comment. This is actually a real firm. So now that we've really given you a whirlwind tour of our document ecosystem, I'd love to show you just some standout features as well, which I can 100% attest to our customers love. So let's get started with sending e-signatures. It has really become now a commonplace, where you can just easily send e-signatures from within Clio Grow. As you can see here, you've got your retainer agreement that you've uploaded as a template. You just simply click on Prepare for Signing once that template is in there. And as you can see here, you would just simply select the name of the client. And again, here's the document that's ready to go. And if needed, you can also add some additional signature boxes as well, or for initials, that kind of thing. And then you just simply send it off to the client. We continue to email it. And again, here is the body of text that accompanies that document. Let's also talk about the powerful Clio desktop app. So I'm not sure if many of you are actually using it at the moment, but it is a great feature within Clio. Specifically the Clio Launcher and the Clio Drive within Clio Manage. The Clio Launcher tool lets you view, edit, and manage documents in its native format, such as Word or Excel. So for example, you may have a document uploaded within Clio Manage, an Excel file, just as a example. You can open it, and then what would happen is you can just make your edit, and it will save automatically straight back into Clio Manage here as well. So it's a great feature, and I really feel that you should take advantage of it. So in terms of Clio Manage, again, here we have the launcher, like I just mentioned earlier. So you can see here, this would be the way of editing a document. So we've just opened it up within Clio Manage. And then also the beauty of this is your revisions do not go missing either. So you can actually go back and review some of those revisions. You may have another member of the team who may have made a revision. This way you will be able to see what edits were made as well. And it's very, very straightforward. Document storage as well within Clio is huge. And what might I mean by that? It's unlimited. Using Clio to store your documents will not only save you time as well, but it'll also save you some money potentially on alternative third-party storage solutions as well. And making storing your documents really convenient as well by just simply having it stored on the cloud. For example, today you may not have your laptop with you, but you may have your phone, so you can easily upload those documents in there as well, straight into your platform there. So, as we discussed earlier as well, within Clio Draft, you can automate also your forms, and you have a huge pre-existing library from your state. In terms of numbers, we have a total of 50,000 court forms to choose from in all districts across the US. This can also be done, again, on your laptop, on the road. You may be just sitting in a coffee shop, enjoying a latte, or might be even sitting in the courthouse too. And like many of you as well, many hate the repetitiveness of filing court forms. No doubt you've done it over and over and over again, and it can be tedious sometimes, but unfortunately that's something that has to be done. But with Clio Draft, you can certainly do that with relative ease. And again, you can save those versions onto your desktop as well. So as we can see here, is an example of some pre-populated information that was pulled directly from Clio Manage straight into Clio Draft as well. And the beauty of this as well is that those data points that you're pulling in for Manage, you can pull into various forms as well within Clio Draft. So you don't have to go line by line in every single document. It can do a certain set of forms that you need to pre-populate information. We're still on the automation thread. As you can see here is also a Word document as well. You can certainly utilize those merge fields. And again, you have the ability to pull in data points from Clio Manage, such as docket numbers, names, and addresses. And I think it's really cool. I don't know if you feel the same way, right? And also the functionality of Draft takes documentation to a new level as well by allowing you to create a comprehensive matter information sets that can be pulled into multiple documents, like I mentioned earlier. For example, you may have a form that requires names of child 1 or child 2. Clio Draft will pre-populate all of them in various existing information sets as well. As you probably gathered from today's session, we're always innovating. And we always get some fantastic feedback from clients like you. And as you know, it's always that innovation is always coming from all weird and wonderful places. And I'm actually quite excited to mention this, but my colleagues over at Clio Draft have allowed me to share this questionnaire pilot with you as well. So this might be something that you may want to enjoy as well and be a part of. So I see a lot of phones in the air. I feel like I'm at a concert. So I'll give you a few moments there as well. So again, this is a fantastic pilot, and that feedback is gathered as well and make that product great. Next, this is my favorite, is the mobile app. It is called the Clio app. I'm not sure if many of you have actually downloaded that app yet. I know you've probably downloaded the ClioCon app, but the Clio app is a really powerful tool that you can have in your pocket. Basically, what the Clio app allows you to do is upload and scan and view documents. It's like having your own little, Xerox photocopying machine with you at all times, right? As you can see here in the actual video, you can certainly easily just scan documents and just upload them onto your phone and then share them also with your clients as well. So now that we've actually learned some of the features, let's head over to CP Law and meet some of my friends. Here we have Carol. She's the firm secretary, and some of these characters may resonate with some of your colleagues in the office too as well. We've got Barry, the office manager, really nice guy. Then we've also got Paula, the co-founder and lead partner as well. And let's take a look and see what is happening over at CP Law. What we're going to do now is we're going to pretend we're going to jump into a time machine and we're going to rewind back to January 2023. CP Law was having some real productivity issues. So here is Carol's insight. So some of her pain points really were that the intake process was just taking too long, and she felt that, she was always having never-ending email communications with her clients. And Barry, he's not a really big fan of mixing paper and digital, and he's also doesn't want to stay late. He's always missing family events, meeting friends and family, after work, and he always seems to miss out on that. Now, here also have Paula's perspective. She has issues drafting documents. She finds she makes simple errors after a long day as well. And, at the end of the day, we're all human as well. We do make errors. We're getting back into that time machine. So let's move forward to today. And let's see how the firm has fared. So as we can see here, Carol, she now is the first point of contact for her new customers. She's now using the intake form over in Clio Grow. She books all the firm's consultation meetings with the Clio Scheduler feature in Grow. And she's also responsible for sending retainer agreements to customers for e-signature. Again, she uses simply Grow at this point. We have Barry. He's looking a little bit happier. He is also keeping things a lot more organized. He's collecting and uploading documents. He's saving them straight into Manage, and he's basically keeping the firm organized, which is very important. And here we have Paula as well. She now has much better oversight in terms of, she's no longer drowning. And she'll be able to get all her documents out of the door without any issue as well. So here are also some quotes from the team and how they fared. We've got Barry here as well. He's using some unlimited storage and leveraging those and also leveraging the client portal. And also Paula, she's looking a lot more relaxed because she's saving on average 20 to 30 minutes per day. So as you can see here, here's CP Law's conclusion and features that they used. Again, we mentioned earlier was the mobile app. They can manage their work from anywhere. Unlimited document storage, and these are just some great features as well. I know I've covered a lot of ground today, but what did we learn? We've learned to save time and money. With all the additional time now that you can spend on things that you love doing most, like, for example, taking your dog out for a walk, who will certainly appreciate it, or spending that additional time with your significant others as well. So I'd like to say thank you, everyone, for attending this session on Clio Documents. We hope you found it very valuable and informative as you continue to optimize your practice with Clio. Before I let you go, don't forget to drop by the Customer Success Center. I'll be in there too. And our product lab for personalized support. And we're here to help. So there's no such thing as a silly question. Just approach any of us, and we'll be always happy to help. So I'll see you there.